Navajo Pa recently did a video where he showed some crepe myrtles he has and how the crepe myrtles had grown into some rope that he had braced them with years ago. And I told him I'd made a Belgian fence years ago out of crepe myrtles, and this has really gone to pot because life got in the way. uh, but here's how I did the fence. I did this about 20 years ago, and the trees are about 30 feet tall now. They're a white variety of crepe myrtles, and they seem to get taller and grow faster than the pinks do. I have some pink ones out front that are the Tuscarora variety. But I planted the trees about 2.5 feet apart, and I think they were about a foot tall when I planted them. And I trained them so that they had two branches coming up at a angle, and everywhere the branches crossed, I tied them with two pieces of regular knitting yarn. And as the trees grew, they fused together and the yarn rotted away. And I have a bad habit of doing things just to see if it'll work. And then once I find it works, then I'm not interested anymore. Then I move on to something else. And this is one of those deals. So I didn't stick with it as much as I should have. And you can see some of the branches died out. And it's like I said, it's very neglected. When my husband had a stroke, I had to just let go of a lot of the gardening. And the tree is just, it's amazing how it fused together like it did. You can see how I started out with a Y shape and just fused them together. And I got this idea from botanical gardens around here. I volunteered there for a while as a way to learn more about gardening, and that's an idea for people out there. Had a lot of fun, met a lot of great people, learned a lot, and we did things like weeding and planting tulip bulbs, potting chrysanthemums, flower arranging. Whenever they had special events, they would go out and cut the flowers, and we'd go in and arrange the flowers and all. Learned a lot of things from that, so I highly recommend, looking for volunteer work if you're interested in learning. You get a free education out of it. So there's my Crepe Myrtle Belgian fence. Hope it helps.